Hi, thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, Jupiter, or anywhere in your birth chart that Gemini might appear. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to take just a second and invite you to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. Also, in the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, my PayPal, and links to some really cool things on Amazon I think you guys will like. Okay, so this reading is for June 2021. Keeping in mind that all tarot readings are timeless, so whether you come across this reading right after I upload, a week, month, or even a year from now, if you feel drawn to watch it, most likely you will find a message for you within the reading. Now, moving on to the people who say it's not resonating with you. Just keep the parts that do, disregard the rest. And if you know your other planetary placements, your rising sign, things like that, feel free to listen to those signs as well for additional messages. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and calibrate these cards to the astrological sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and Jupiter, and ask our angels, guides, and ancestors for any love messages for Gemini for the month of June 2021. Happy birthday to all the Geminis. Okay. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Gemini for the month of June 2021? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Gemini for the month of June 2021? Another time or two here. Let's go the whole cards. Okay. And one more time for good measure. All right, now I'm dividing these into 3 stacks. The card on the bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. Okay, King of Wands is going to be your overall energy for this reading, and as we go through the spread, I'm going to show you how this card is going to relate to the other cards that are coming up in your spread. Now, the King of Wands is someone who is adventurous, playful, loving, sensual. Sometimes they have a little bit of a player attitude about them. If this is you, you're enjoying your summer and it's your birthday season, so you know, have at it, I guess. All right, so I'm going to put that right there. And for those of you who are new here, I lay out 4 rows, and in the first row it pertains to you, the things that you've been going through in your recent past, things you're currently dealing with, and people and situations that are coming towards you. The second column has to do with your twin flame, your soulmate, divine counterpart, karmic partner. This could be someone that you just met. It might even be an ex that you feel those really strong soul ties with and want more than anything to reconnect with them. All right, the third column has to do with our fears and anxieties, the things that we do to ourselves to self-sabotage ourselves, even though you might really want something. Sometimes it just seems like at the last minute you'll just say, you know, screw it and ditch it or whatever, and sometimes you can be your own worst enemy, and that's what this column is about. And being careful not to worry about things so much, because the more that you focus on something and the more that you are thinking about something, the more that you're actually going to manifest exactly that into your life. Okay, so that gives us little warnings about what to do and what not to do as far as our fears go. All right, and the last column is outcome. All right, it's not written in stone. This is not prophecy. This is, tarot is all about the energies that are around. If you're prepared for them and you know what's coming up, you can use counter maneuvers and have a plan B, so you are not just reactive to something. Okay. All right, now I put 2 cards in each of the 4 rows, and I'm going to do that like 2 more times. And so by the time we get to the end of the reading, we're going to have a really good idea about what's going on. So starting off the reading in your column, we have Magician as well as 5 of Pentacles. And the Magician It's telling me that, you know, you have everything that you need. You know exactly what it is that you need to do. You have all of the tools, see his little table here, to bring into your life exactly what it is that you want the most. But at the same time, you're feeling a little left out. You're feeling, maybe you're a young mom and, you know, you see your friends that are going out and doing all these things and having adventures and you're not. Maybe you are in separation from the person that you love the most right now. But there's a feeling of not really being set aside, but or left out. Yeah, maybe a little left out, but you have a feeling of like nostalgia and wanting to you know, have certain things in your life that aren't there. So the Magician gives you that opportunity to really focus on what it is you're wanting, whether that's love, you know, romance, or just, you know, sexy time, or whether it's money, career, or whatever. The Magician is enabling you, especially during this eclipse season. It gives you that chance to put all those things behind you, okay? And there would be a clearing, and so that you can focus on and separate from this feeling of being separated. The second column for your love interest is the Nine of Cups and the Four of Wands. Your person is so set in their ways that maybe like a confirmed bachelor or a confirmed bachelorette. They have this feeling of they have everything they need. They're too comfortable. Why shake the, you know, stir the pot or whatever? Why shake things up when things are running so smoothly? And they can get really comfortable. And now we're going to enter you. Okay, so when they are with you, they're seeing the reasons why they need to add you back into their life, if this is a reconciliation, or if you're new in their life, to bring you into their life. But when they're with you, they have this feeling that everything is like happy and joyful. This person has a really good view of the person that you are, and really wanting to celebrate and share that with you. Okay, so obstacles and challenges, fears, anxieties. We have the Death card and the Nine of Wands. Now, maybe in past relationships, you've been hurt, you've been you know, not treated so fairly. Maybe you've been manipulated, maybe you've been lied to, maybe you've been cheated on, and these things are leaving you feeling, you know, kind of guarded. Like when you get into new relationships, you're just kind of automatically assuming that you've got to be on the lookout for these things, because you don't want to go through that pain anymore. You don't want to feel the things that that person made you feel. That might have, you know, caused you to feel as if you were separate from them, even though you might have been together with them. It left you feeling lonely, even though, you know, you were with them at the time. Okay, the Death card is, and again, with this eclipse season, it's about, you know, leaving those things behind, burying them in the past. They're over and done with. You know, let your guard down, relax, go out, have some fun, enjoy yourself, and don't be so afraid to, you know, trust again, okay, or to love again, or to bring people into your life. Like I was talking about earlier, the more that you focus on these fears, the more you're going to manifest that into your life. So if you're always focusing on the fact that maybe this new partner is not going to treat you right, and that's all you're focusing on, and you're constantly looking for any opportunity you can so you can cut and run, you're going to find exactly, you know, whatever it is you're looking. You can actually manifest that, and that's not a good situation. So we have Four of Pentacles and Temperance in the outcome. And Temperance, of course, this is talking about that balanced relationship, that give and take, someone who, you know, it appreciates and enjoys your life, your boundaries, what you expect. You kind of sort of have like the same goals that you're working towards, and sacrifices in order to achieve those are nothing, because you know that in the end there are these rewards. It kind of makes you feel as if you really want to hang on to this person. At the same time, you're still having these fears, but it's time to let go of those fears and just enjoy your season right now. All right, back to your column. We have Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Hierophant. Three of Wands and the Two of Wands in your obstacles and challenges, and in your outcome we have the King of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. All right. So, Queen of Wands, yes, absolutely. It's time for some adventure. It's time to let things go. You could very possibly be dealing with a fire sign. I'm really feeling this is an Aries or a Leo. So much on Sagittarius, but it could be. And, you know, maybe it is. Maybe there is a little road trip coming up in your future. Maybe there is some type of little adventure that's going to be happening with this person that's coming along. You are inspiring the people that are around you, and people are taking notice of you, whether it is for your beauty or your looks, your personality, your skills, your talent, but for whatever it is, people are taking notice of who you are at this time, and you're going to find that you're being invited to a lot of things, whether they're, you know, outings to the lake or cookouts or, you know, parties or whatever. You're going to find that you're in demand too. We'll just say that, okay? All right. So we have Hierophant and the Page of Cups, and this person, you know, there's a lot of love that's going to be being presented to you. With these people, there's going to be more than one. Okay, there's going to be more than one love interest that is coming your way this summer, this coming June. And like I said, you are attracting the attention of a lot of different people, and it's going to kind of be up to you to decide which ones you're going to take seriously. You know, this is absolutely, there is one in there that could be potentially long-term. Whether it's marriage or not marriage. We do have this celebration card that's in here along with the Hierophant, which, you know, talks about the sacredness of marriage and belonging and those type of things. All right, obstacles and challenges, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, okay? All right, you're thinking about that future that you want, and you are using the energies from the Magician to manifest that for you. You actually are very skilled at picturing it, but don't get too I don't know what the word is, but don't decide that, okay, that's enough, and just expect these things to come around. You know, when you have the Magician, it's not all about magic or twitching your nose like, you know, bewitched and thinking that these things are going to happen. Part of the power of the Magician is that you do have the tools you need, and you do have those skills that you need in order to create it. So you can't get lazy and just think it's just going to automatically happen. This is something that you're going to have to continue. You can't just sit at home and wait like he's waiting for just this right person to show up in your life. You do have to accept some of those invitations and get out there and you know, meet people and go places and do things, okay? In order to attract attention of other people, you have to be seen, okay? Now we have King of Pentacles and Two of Swords. Two of Swords is telling me, yeah, you're having to make some really hard decisions. You're having to separate your feelings from your knowledge and your know-how. Separate your head from your heart when you make these decisions. You can't, you know, you can't just take somebody back or jump into a relationship, you know, and judge this person based on things that happened before. She's wearing this blindfold here, so it's just a little bit of trust going on. There's a little bit of things like that. You know, you've got a lot of earth energy that is around you. You have a potential suitor that is possibly a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that is coming around, and they are mature. They're offering you this stability. They love art and beauty and all things aesthetic and sensual. And they love a comfortable home. How else I put that? And they know that when they are with you, they wouldn't want to be any other place. All right, so we have Page of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and Ace of Pentacles for your partner. We have the Star. I love the Star, okay? We have the Star and we have the Devil for your obstacles and challenges. And in your outcome, we have Hangman and the Empress. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, absolutely. Page of Swords. You know, you're going to be receiving information. You're going to almost, you know, this is kind of like you maybe being kind of spying on someone, maybe like looking for things. You meet this person and you're Googling their name or you're digging for information. And you can't really blame anybody for doing that these days because, you know, you want to be safe. You want to know if this person has been, you know, cruel or mean or has a record or anything like that before you give your heart and get involved with them. You don't ever want to be in a relationship again where you are the sole provider of the energy for the relationship, where you have someone who is just draining you and taking and taking and taking from you. You want to have someone like we had the Temperance in the first set in your outcome. So you want someone who gets you, someone that can help you achieve that balance. I really believe this King of Pentacles person would very possibly be your best match for someone that can be a provider of the things that you need the most. I'm not talking necessarily about money or finances. Certainly that is there because there's not too many earth signs that aren't focused on that type thing. But providing you with what you need as far as you know, growth and enlightenment and those type of things. All right, so Ace of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So again, this opportunity that's coming around, people are taking notice of you at work. You are garnering the attention of those around you. New opportunities are going to come from this. I see a lot of romance coming your way, but I also see that there is, you know, a lot going on with work, a lot of advancement, a lot of promotions. These are opportunities that are just waiting for you to take them. You know, and if you don't, because of these self-sabotage type things that we all tend to do to ourselves, you're always going to wonder, you're always going to think, hey, I was offered this job in this wonderful city, or I was, you know, offered this relationship from somebody and I was too scared to move forward. So this is the time that you have to like dig deep within yourself and make those decisions and weigh those pros and cons about, you know, what it is that you want to do. Now, certainly in your obstacles, challenges, fears, things like that, we have the Devil and we have the Star. Okay, so yeah, all right. The Star, of course, is about moving on, leaving things behind, you know, washing yourself clean, having that new start. You might have had issues with either yourself or the person you've been involved with previously, you know, alcohol, drugs, whatever vice, you know, and this is something that might have caused some tension and some problems in your life, and you are ready to leave that behind and move forward and, you know, enjoy all these new blessings that are coming your way, okay? You know, with this Page of Cups, definitely love is in the works. It's in the air. It is all around. You have several different suitors that are available, okay, for you to choose from. All right, so we have Hangman and the Empress, and we're ending the reading with these. And of course, the Empress is about that growth, it's about that opportunity, it's about all the new things that are coming for you. Of course, it is about fertility. So, you know, being springtime and, you know, attraction and all these different things. If you don't have room for a new child in your life, certainly be careful, watch out for that. If you do, and this is what you want, then now is a great time. You do have this new King of Pentacles that's coming in your life that does offer that type stability. And leaving the reading on you know, that Nine of Cups that we had earlier in the reading, even though that was in your partner's column, that's a lot of energy for you as well. Sometimes you can get too stuck and think, oh, well, I'm just comfortable like I am, okay? There's no growth, okay? There's no growth without, you know, taking those chances and moving forward and making those sacrifices and leaving things behind in order to, where'd it go? Here it go. Yeah, leaving these things behind. You want to leave this double energy behind, okay? And move forward and start new, okay? And you can actually manifest that new love in your life, okay? That's coming forward. One that is definitely more balanced, all right? So you have a lot to think about, and you have many to choose from. We'll just say that. All right, Gemini, so that's your reading for June 2021. I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for all of your comments, likes, shares, subscribes, and for those of you who have generously donated to my channel, thank you guys so much. I love you, and it means the world to me. All right, talk to you later.